A dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name. Amen. I get video where I want present to una this very moment, and I go to follow una, they watch the video. After we don't watch them together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
I want us to deliberate on this. Is it okay? Is it okay for the members of DOS, in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to be receiving salaries, to be getting money, from 2000 now? They want to upgrade their payments. They want to upgrade their money to $10,000 in a month. Is it okay when we are fighting and shouting that our senators, they are receiving millions, when even a professor in Nigeria don't even receive up to 100,000 naira? Our senators are receiving millions. Only the allowance is millions. Then the salary comes. They should receive more than 15 million. I don't know if it have increased. So we are shouting, and that is why we want to opt out from Nigeria. That is why we don't like to be part of the contraption called Nigeria, because of the impunity, the corrupt system of Nigeria, where you see the elites. The elites, you see some few people in Nigeria, they will be embezzling the public funds. Do you understand? They will be embezzling the public funds. Their children will be going to school abroad because they can afford it. They will fly on private jets. When their son do wedding ceremonies, they will use presidential flights to convey people from point A to point B because they can afford it. This is the problems that we have in Nigeria. These are the problems that we are facing in Nigeria. So now, my question is that okay for people living in Europe? No, this is not a time to fight. It doesn't matter which camp you belong to. Maybe you can, if you are, whichever camp you belong to, you can also advise me. Or that's why we go to evangelism, to convert souls, to win more souls to the struggle. So I'm going to add few people. Please, if you want me to add you, make sure you have internet. Make sure you have internet. Make sure you have internet so that you will not come and disturb my broadcast. I'm going to add people. I am broadcasting from a page called Blacks and Friends. In case you're watching from Love is the Greatest Movement, you just have to click on that page and come to the main broadcast so that you can add yourself. You request. When you request, then I'm going to add you so that you come and tell me. I just want you to help me, advise me, tell me if it's okay. If that is okay. If it's okay that no matter what assignment you're doing, you're living in Europe. Let me tell you guys what. I have been living here for more than 18 years. And I know there are some people here, there are some German citizens here that are working, that their salary is not more than 1,200 euros. These people are Germans. They are Germans. Either they are working in McDonald's. If you see all these people working in McDonald's, all these people selling food in McDonald's, their salary after tax, I'm telling you, unless maybe their boss, their chefs or their managers might earn more. But all those girls you see in the front desk of KFC, McDonald's, all these small shops, their salary is not more than 1,200 euros. Highest, if they do overtime, it will be up to 1,500, not more than 1,500. For staying every day, waking up every day, doing drive-in, working in McDonald's, you know, for all this job they're doing, they don't receive more than 1,300, 1,400 euros in a month. I'm telling you, that is just the truth. Because even if they pay them 1,008, the tax, you remove tax of at least 500 euro tax or 450, depending on their class. You remove tax, you pay tax. Do you understand? So which means the money you get at the end of the month, they call it netto. The netto betrag you get as somebody working at the front desk of a McDonald's is not more than 1,200 euros. If you work night shifts, sometimes maybe you get at least 1,500, but not more than that. If you're a manager, maybe your money will now reach up to 2,000 netto. The money you get in your, that is just it. There is no, if you go to computer, go online now and tag, how much can I earn working in McDonald's in Germany? The price is there. The price of doctors are there, engineers. Anything you are working there is there online. It's not a hidden something. So my question now is, I said today is not a day of shouting, but I want people to educate me. I'm not here to abuse nobody. I want to know, is that okay? Is that okay to be paying this set of people that are in the leadership position of IPOP, that are doing everything according to them, they are doing everything to liberate their own people? Is that okay to pay them from 2,000? Now they want to increase the money, the payment to 10,000. That is what they say on Radio Biafra. So I am not just making this up. That is what they said on Radio Biafra. So I am not here now to go and play it for you. So, I mean, I don't have time for that. So if you don't believe it, then it's your problem. That is what they said on Radio Biafra. Mazi Chike Edoziemo is earning 2,000 euros every month. And that is cash. It's not as if that the government will come now and deduct tax on it. No. Do you understand? It's not as if the government will come and take, no. This is like black money. They are paying him cash because he's doing a private. This is not registered with the government. He cannot do any tax clearance on that. So which means, whichever work he's doing, some people say he's working in cold room, some people say he's working in a hotel. Whichever work he's doing, assuming that the work he's doing there, whatever work he's doing, they're paying him, let's just give him 2,500, okay? Because he's supposed to be intelligent, he's not supposed to be a plate washer, he's not supposed to be working in the front of McDonald's desk. So which means he have a good job, assume that they're paying him 2,500. So which means, when they pay him 2,500 in a month for his normal regular job, then he's also going to collect another 2,000 from the money donated and contributed by people that are taking asylum. Do you know how many people I have helped in Germany that came here to take asylum? Do you know how many people I have tried to make them get their papers? Do you know how many people I have tried to give them one woman that is desperate, that really need a man? I will tell them what to do to get her so that she will get them papers. Do you know what I have done? Do you know how many people I have kept in one of my apartments and fed them until they stayed, until they get job, until they stand? Most of them, they will go to some Afro barber shops. They will be saying, if it's not for Elvis, I don't know where I'll be here. I'm not here coming to blow my trumpet. I'm not blowing my trumpet here. But I'm just saying, when these people now that just came to Germany, that sometimes you give them your jacket, you give them your clothes to wear because of code. When because they believe in the agitation, they believe in the struggle of Biafra, when these people now go and get some money, and when they now contribute, because they believe in the agitation, they believe in Biafra, then somebody that is earning more than 2,500 in a month will now come again and take this money from the people that are asylum seekers. Is that not crazy? Is that not madness? Is that not madness? Then you people now want to tell me it's structure. We have to believe in structure. We have to abide by the structure. When Mazlam Kano is in prison, some people are paying themselves salaries and they come openly to defend it. And you want to tell me that it's okay. So I want you to come. Please, add yourself. We are not quarreling. I just want to know. I want you to convert me. I don't pay monthly dues, no. I don't pay monthly dues. So my money is not involved. But maybe some of the ESN money I have paid in the past, during the time when Mazanankan launched ESN, maybe some of the money I have paid have entered to the payroll of these mad people. That is my problem. And I can't take that because I cannot go outside and risk my life sometimes. After working, then some people will now come and reap from the money that I donated, I gave for ESN. I'm not paying monthly dues, like I said. You that is paying monthly dues, is okay for you. Pay. Pay, it's your money. But I want to know if it's okay. Somebody's trying to come here. Let me add this person because this is not a monologue. Today is going to be an interactive session. So if you want to come, make sure you have internet. And when I add you, please, don't make it more than 3 minutes or highest 4 minutes. Don't make it more than 4 minutes. I'm going to ask somebody that is requesting. I hope you have internet. I want you to tell me if it's okay to be paying people liberation of their village. Why should you pay them? Hello.
Hello, Elvis. How are you doing?
Hello, my brother. I'm good, sir. I'm good. Good day, good afternoon, good morning to you. I hope you've seen the program we're dealing with. Yeah, we are not here to fight. We're not here to quarrel. I just want to know if that is okay, because I believe that the struggle in Europe is too much. Some people come through Libya, brother. I had a guy that was talking about the story of him drinking, people fighting to drink other people's pee, trying to come from Libya to Europe. So when these people come to Europe now, they will start to do one cleaning job. They try to survive because they believe in Biafra. They will start to denote money. Is that okay? Is that okay for leadership, people that have their papers, people that have houses, people that have jobs? Is that okay for them to be taking 2,000 euros? Now they want to increase the 10,000 euros. My brother, educate me, brother.
You know, when you talk about these 2,000 euros, some of our people back home, they do not really understand this money. I think we should be converting this money to money that most of our people understand most. This 2,000
it's around 1.2 million, brother.
Absolutely. It's 1.2 million monthly for people who are not doing their job. They are not doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, that money for me is a waste, a capital waste. You see, you started this by saying you don't want to abuse anybody or you don't want to, but when some things, there are some things you explain to some people who don't want to hear it, they will think you are abusing somebody. This is not an abuse. I'm saying that money is a total waste. Can you, they said, can you take someone like Chike Doziem to work for you as your manager in a company and you will trust that? I mean, relate it to how he's running IPOD. You remember last time I was on your program when I called for them to resign. And I've been doing this even before coming to your program, calling for them to resign. If they have done so, it would have been better for them than this disgraceful way. Remember, there was a time I've been going about shouting, saying for them to make peace with someone else, and I've been seeing all those chances are fast closing, and they are living disgracefully. Now we are talking about 2,000. The most painful thing for me is not even that the money they are collecting. The most painful thing is that they have been denying this money all along. Even when this is true, even when people have known this for a very long time. Remember when Uchemefo fell out from the struggle? Uchemefo was collecting, I think, £4,000 himself in UK.
£4,000. My brother, that one don't be crazy. £4,000.
Yes.
Every month.
When it was leaked that Uchemefo was receiving so amount of money, what Uchemefo didn't deny it. What he said was, who is paying those who are paying him? You know, so he knew that it was from the TOS that it was leaked that is receiving money. And all these are kept secret for Biafran people. It is when maybe you are a part of the inner caucus or someone from part of inner caucus tells you what is happening before you notice. So Uchemefo didn't say, I am not receiving money. He didn't say nobody is paying me. He didn't deny it. But he said that there is somebody paying, the same people who is paying those who are paying me. That was what Uchemefo asked. In order trying to implicate the same GOS because they are also receiving.
Everybody's planting fingers,
Now, remember there was a speech made by Chike Doziem where he stood and said that nobody is receiving salary in TOS. At the same day again, he said, in the same speech, he said again that IPOB is intact and united. So all these two lies from them have shown you the real stuff these people are made of. Had it been these people admitted this morning that they are being paid, okay, they may come up with excuse that, you know, from morning till night, what we do is to receive call. We cannot be working in McDonald's and be receiving calls from Biafra people or doing this. That is why we needed this money to survive or to sustain ourselves. Somebody now will be questioning, why giving them up to 2,000? Why up to 2,000? Somebody may make that case. Somebody may say, okay, for them, in the morning till night, all they do is to receive call, run IPOB issues, visit this place, go to this place. If they don't have food to eat, how will they survive? Maybe IPOB should be giving them some token to put in their pocket as feeding or something like that. But if you look at the way they are working, they cannot make that case. They can never make that case. If you look at the way the whole structure is, okay, do you believe that all this time that I've been going around and some other people have been going around calling for peace, for them to make peace, to unite everybody together, where there is something they can say, okay, because of this thing you do, don't do it again. And then everybody coming together, because I understand the strength of unity. I understand the strength of togetherness. Do you know that all this time that it was recently that I discovered that they're receiving somebody who is in that office to make sure there is peace in IPOB. That is the deputy head of the Directorate of State. I've been given that order long time ago by our leader. But is he doing the work? The answer is no. He's not doing the work. Our leader assigned him to superhead. Maybe there is any report, or maybe there is anything to, you know, people having some conflict or some misunderstanding. That is his office. The deputy head of the Directorate of State, Nzurumike, was assigned to this duty, but he's not doing it. He's not interested to do it. All they know, if you are not supporting them, if you are not part of the cabal, you are kicked out. If you are not speaking in favor of the cabal, you are being sacked. And this is not the IPOB that I took oath into. This is not the IPOB that I joined. You know, if I want to make this statement, and I know some people will say what they like about it. I'm not a divisionist. I don't believe in division. But the truth of the matter is that we should recognize that there is what is called IPOB under DOS. That's what they have been trying to create.
Brother, see, listen here. The same way you have been going from platform to platform, preaching peace, my brother. On this page, okay, this is a new page. It's not a new page, but I just started to use this page. But on Love is the Greatest Movement, I have been doing a lot of broadcasts. I was even using example of a man that comes back and his household, the children are fighting each other. If you are a man, a father, you come back, or a mother, you come back and your children, they are just fighting each other. You are sitting room, is scattering, people are fighting. What will you do? Brother, you are not going to go to social media to tell people to come and help you. You're not going to go to social media to come and tell them what Oluchi did, and what Nkechi did, and what Amarachi did, and what Emeka did. No, as a father, you will make sure, first of all, you calm everything down. Then you will now ask each of them what happened, what happened. And when you are doing it, you are not supposed to take sides. Do you understand? I have been preaching for them to make peace, my brother. I have been preaching for them to be just like you. Before this thing escalates. Before this thing escalates now. We know that Mazen Namikano have people that he put in place, brother. We know that he have people that we put in place in the name of DOS to take care of their affairs if he's not there. We respect that, brother. But my brother, while we are respecting that, are we going to watch? Are we going to watch our house catch fire and the people that are supposed to put out the fire is not doing anything? Are we supposed to just wait and sit down in that house on the fire, consume all of us, just because the people that we say bring water, bring this thing, rag, let's quench this fire, because they are not doing anything, they're not saying anything? Are we supposed to, it's just an answer our question to you, are we supposed to stay in that house and all of us will engulf with the fire just because we are waiting for the people that will tell us to bring water? When the water is already there, we're looking at the water to quench the fire, but nobody's telling us to quench the fire. Are we supposed to sit down until all of us catch the fire?
Yeah, this is your question now. I've also reinforced my earlier call for head of that, I mean, the head of the Directorate of State to resign. That's because we are not watching. We are not just comfortable. We are not ready to sit down, watch them do nothing, and the whole thing collapse. All the things you and I have been doing in the past is to ensure that IPOB remains intact, because we know the value of IPOB being intact.
Because divided we fall, yes, divided we fall.
Yeah, we know the value of all of us working. Okay, let me give you one instance today. Simon Ekpanan brought an idea for economic sanction against Nigeria. Okay, now we see the war going on in Ukraine and Russia, for example. Some countries are responding with what? Economic sanction, because they know the importance of those sanctions. Now they are talking about going after some banks, you know, in a situation whereby nobody from Russia can receive money, or in fact, take them off, you know, in the system that makes Western Union or other transactions possible. Some people are saying that one is too far. Some are saying they are going to use it for last option or something like that before any other thing could happen, or maybe them putting their boot on the ground in defense of Ukraine. That's by the way. I'm just trying to paint a picture of what economic sanction can do. Simon Ekpa brought that idea. But due to lack of unity in IPOB, the people in DOS now don't want to queue into this great idea. Again, DOS made a speech some time ago saying that now they want to reactivate international protest. Now they don't have the power for it. Forget all this. They don't have the power for it. If because you live in the Western world, you know that when 2 people, 3 people, 10 people are protesting, they will look like troublemakers, just troublemakers. But when people come in crowd, when people come in their large numbers and protest, the Western world will pay attention to you. They will know, yes, this is a mass demand of the people. But if it is 10 people, 15 people, 3 people, they will think this in a country of Biafra, about 80-something million people, and 2 people are protesting in one city. It will look as if these people are just troublemakers who just want to, maybe they don't get what, maybe they are politically, maybe their party didn't fulfill their promise to them, or one thing or the other. You know, they will take them serious. But imagine a place where thousands of Biafrans march in a street. I've been in Stuttgart protest. I saw what happened that day. The whole city of Stuttgart stood still for Biafra. I've been in protests in Berlin, I mean in different places in Düsseldorf. The whole cities, they stood still for Biafra. All the whole traffic jammed, all trains stopped, but especially in Stuttgart, where we were in thousands in the protests. Today, that power is no more there, because DOS has brought division into IPOB. So when you look at this division they brought, you will ask them, are we paying them to divide us? You see why they can never justify that money they are receiving. That is why it was safe for them to run and lie to the people that they are not receiving money. In the situation where we have been, what is the work of Nzurumike, the deputy head of the Directorate of State? I think it is the time he should have rise up to the occasion to do his job. And if he's doing his job and somebody said they are paying him money, we say, okay, maybe like I said before, from morning to night, all I do is to receive calls, and how can I eat? How can I feed myself? Maybe as a pathway to justify that money. But all these things are not happening. They just sit down, do their own work, put their money in their pocket, collect money from IPOB, put money in the pocket. All that is, and if, let me tell you something, if somebody can be receiving basic amount of money in a month, looking the way the US are doing, if they can be receiving basic amount in a month, that means there are other shady ways whereby they see money and they still take that money for themselves.
Brother, the thing is that, yeah, see, I have been, this is now a true confession, yeah? I'm talking about myself. I have been living here like 18 years, and there was, when I was working in a place, you know, we have all this Nigerian criminality mentality. If one of my working colleagues are watching this now, they can't do anything about it because this is years back. So now, I was having a position. That position is a very big company. You know, as somebody that grew up in a corrupt country called Nigeria, and I was in Alaba International Market, you have already have this criminality in you. So when I was working there, I had a position where I can do small Nzama. You know what is Nzama? You know, I can do small Nzama. This company is a very big company, you know, so I have to, my salary is not enough. I have to do small Nzama to survive, brother. I know I'm on live. I know what I'm talking about. So no shaking, nothing that happened. So now, what they did is that because I'm having that position, they now give me an assistant, somebody to assist me, a German guy. My brother, this German guy came. Anything I do, the guy follow me. If I say make I do this one, the guy follow me. If I do, I say nah. Oh, he's good. That's one of my friend. He will be watching. Yeah, Godwin, you know when this thing was happening. Anything I say, let me do. Something this I've been doing before. The guy will be proving, will be look at nah. I look at this guy, I say, which kind of nonsense be this one? Which kind German, which kind? I said, listen, guy, you don't know who you are dealing with, though. You see someone that's coming from a very corrupt place called Nigeria. You want to come and take away my Nzama. My brother, you know what I did? I'm talking about myself, brother. Take me to jail, take me to hellfire, I don't care. See, what I did is that I start to tackle that guy, that German guy. You know Onya? Okay, my friend, Godwin, if he's there now, that time they'll call me Onya. Onya this side on fire. Onya this side on fire. Here I can make it with so much what they call it, back to back, because this guy is trying to remove my bread. This guy is trying to the place project I'm having. This guy now watching me everywhere. Nambido Sàłǻrí before you know it, where the guy post to another place. Because at the end of it, I told the company that if these guys remain here, nothing will work. Oh. But when you look at it from outside, you would think that this guy is hardworking, he's just protecting the structure. And so we have our structure in the company, you know? I don't know, I'm telling you the story of my life right now. No, take it to Satan, take it to hellfire, I don't care, nothing will happen. So if you look at it, you think that this guy is protecting the structure of the company. You think that he's fighting front and back, like he was there before this guy now came, this guy now is new now, and this guy wants to destroy everything. But the guy that is new is trying to stop my Nzama. One day, on your front and back. You gotta go. So why I'm telling you guys this story is this. We have found out that the people in this struggle, that they are embezzling money. That is the truth. Nobody will say it's a lie. Nobody will come here now and say
they are.
You are correct. That it is a lie. Nobody will say that these people are not eating money. Nobody will say these people are not embezzling money. People are in the bush. ESN. They are in the bush, sleeping in the bush, taking their life at risk. You know, my brother, then some people will be in Europe, relaxing. They say they are doing job for Biafra, and they are being paid every month. Apart from paying them, they are doing small Nzama. If you tell them to buy transmitter, if it's €1, they will tell you it's €5. If you tell them to give ESN money, if the exchange rate that day is $1 to 500 naira, they will tell you that it's $1 to 400 naira. They will cut 100 naira. These are things they have been doing, and that is why, my brother, when someone Ekpa, for example, when someone Ekpa, that's with this example I gave you now. It's just like Simon Ekpa came as a new person. Yeah. He now saw this thing that these people are doing. He started to expose it. That is why now they are firing him, fire bomber to bomber. They bring his money, the big wife that is fat. He's not a lawyer. He's a lawyer. Everything irrelevant. That is exactly the type of onya. Mumasi, the German guy that want to come and disturb, put Sansan in my garden. That is exactly what is happening. My brother, we are all human beings. I am not a pastor. Now, one day, nobody is a pastor. But when it comes to Biafra restoration, now one day, as now, always some things, even if, for example, you fuck too much. You know, there's some, you know, if you just carry your brother, wife, say you know, there's some things you don't just do. Do you understand? I mean, for example, there's no matter that you are not innocent, you are not a pastor, you are not so righteous, but there are some atrocities you don't just commit. They chop bone, but there's some things you don't do. You don't touch this blood money, you don't touch this Biafra money. You see people coming from Europe, I mean, coming from Libya, struggling, paying tithe, paying their dues. They want to liberate their people. You come and take the money and you be eating it. How can you do that? You don't do that shit, brother. And these are things people are doing.
You see, Sèέως is not a civilized man. I mean, what you said now was a story that happened to you or some of the life when you were, I mean, some years back.
One and people can see the owner Sèέως front and back, center. You know why I was doing it? Because I saw that this guy is trying to block my Nzama.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
This is a story.
Why they are pursuing Sàłǻrí now? Because they have seen that Sàłǻrí is here to stop them from eating this money.
Yes. In time of someone's life, there is always a change. A certain things will change, you know. But these people, they keep on getting worse. That's the problem. Or maybe maybe the story, something we did some years ago. Today now we have, I mean, for us today it's no more meaningful to us today, but then it was meaningful. But these people, instead of them now to say, okay, maybe we did this before, but the road have become tough now. Let us adjust. If we are collecting 2,000 before, maybe no money, there shouldn't be a specific amount of money that is given to somebody to sustain himself if there is need for that. But when it becomes basic that this amount they give to you from IPOB post, it becomes salary. If you like, you call it, I mean, you can call that pension. Yeah. So it's a salary. It's not a wage. A wage is weekly, I think weekly. Salary is monthly. So you receive such money monthly and you are not doing any work. That means you don't love the people. That means you don't have the interest of the people at heart. You are all about the money, which he may for himself before. At least that one he can come out, talk, sleep when he, or sometimes on programs, okay, that. But he's collecting 4,000. He didn't deposit.
That was also wrong. If I see Martin Namdekano, I will tell him that is wrong. That was also wrong. But one day, how can you pay somebody 4,000? Now one day, 4,000. My brother, some people that are having a very good job getting university, yeah, they know they end up to 4,000.
All this money, well, that is why I said we should be changing this money to money whereby our people will understand them. All this money are enough to change something some of us think are even impossible. All this money, these people are taking. And look at the way this money are being contributed. Some pay 10 years. Some people are working, you know. Some people are working. And the rule is that if you are working, you should be paying 30 euros. For example, in the country where I am now. But there are some people working, but they are paying 10 euros. Okay? There are people, when they want to pay, they will be looking at it as if maybe this money, now let me go and give them. He's not doing it as if he's doing it for himself. Some people some people come in asylum. Some of them who are truthful, who are very devoted, the little money they give them to sustain themselves, they take from inside the money 10 euros to give to IPOB. And somebody somewhere will be taking salary. And if you look at the money these people are taking for salary, I mean as salary from HOD deputy, because before deputy will close his mouth, he's taking something. Okay, before Sàłǻrí will be shouting from one corner to another, he's taking something. Before anybody from maybe European rep will keep quiet, he's taking something. That's by the way. Now, let us talk about why I said we should recognize the fact that there is something called IPOB under DOS today. Remember, immediately they kidnapped our leader from Kenya. The first move these people started making was to rebrand IPOB. To change IPOB from the face of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to become their own face. But people didn't understand this. That is why all the whole loyalists, whether you call him Sàłǻrí, or you say Madam Oyibo, or you say mention all of them, all the people they know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu personally trusted. And the people they think maybe, why should he be Sàłǻrí be keeping his face on a fundraising? Why not Chike doesn't be the person standing, being the face of fundraising? Why should it be Simon Ekpa? What they have to do, they fought against Simon Ekpa to remove him there. Madam Oyibo, why should he be in charge of so money? Why not to this person? They removed the whole people. All the people they know that Mazen Nnamdi single-handedly picked. They took all of them off. Replace them with the people they know that are loyal to them. That is
okay, but brother, why? Ask yourself why. Is it not because of personal interest? Because they want to protect their selfish interest and the money they are getting? Is it not because of that? Or is it because of Biafra will come tomorrow?
Forming their own group already inside IPOB. I give you another example. A woman, they went to a woman to attack Simon Ekpa. So that time the woman still have some conscience in her. She said no. They said they will pay for her birthday. The woman said that. This was the woman's confession, okay? Ask yourself what happened though. Few days or weeks later. She said it herself. I've heard something like that before. She said it herself, right? Okay. Now the question is, what happened though, that few days or weeks later, okay, she started attacking Simon Ekpa? It is common sense. They have reached a deal where it's acceptable to the woman. I come again.
Yeah, the birthday is not enough. It was not enough.
Now, there is this guy, whether his name is Onyemachi, a certain time came. He was attacking Simon Ekpa before. Later he came. He publicly apologized to Simon Ekpa and said, from today, he brought a picture of our people in prison. You know, he said that after he watched this picture, and I know the picture had been there for some years back, okay? This picture is not a new picture, but he decided to use it as a point to apologize to Simon Ekpa. He said, after watching this video, you know, seeing our people in prison like this, what I decided is to say to Simon Ekpa, brother to brother, let us forget and move on, okay? And be peaceful with one another and fight together to ensure the freedom of our people. It was not up to a day he made that apology to Simon Ekpa. Tomorrow he came back again, attacking the same Simon Ekpa. Now ask yourself what happened. Now this issue of Mmala came out now. The woman saying by herself that some people are coming, telling her to attack so person. What is this thing telling you? These people are using money to corrupt people.
And where is the money coming from, brother? The question is, where is the money coming from?
That is IPOB money. A money that should be changing, fighting the real enemies. And they are using it to fight who is not an enemy. How can somebody say that Simon Ekpa automatic or suddenly, without any tangible thing, till this day? Because even myself, I've been waiting to hear this guy. I call him the recharge card freedom fighter. No offense to anybody, because that's a fact. He go about bragging how he's sharing recharge card to people. Even what is the reason for sharing those recharge cards?
Recharge card for what? They still use their phone to watch porn, to go on TikTok. The same data they use to watch nonsense and do nonsense, they cannot use it to do agitate for Biafra. My brother, if you're living in Europe, brother, for example, now you are living in Europe, I'm sure you are living in Europe. You are internet at your home, brother. You are internet you have on your phone, if you have a contract phone. It's the same as I'm talking to you right now. I am logged on to my internet. My television is on, YouTube, the music I was playing, my computer is on. Everybody, but if you come here now, you log on to my internet. The same price I'm going to pay every month. So why should somebody now come and pay me? Come and give me money for internet. For what? I don't get it, brother. I don't get it. For what? When people in the bush don't have granules. When people in the bush don't have granules. My dad, do you know that? Assuming that, let's just do a rough calculation. Assuming that only 10 people in this membership, in this leadership, are getting to 2,000. Let's just summarize it. Even in Nayanya, that one, I know that she's getting more than 2,000. 100%. That woman is not getting at least 5,000 in a month. They will pay for his house. And as in Germany here, if she's not working, the job center or Arbeitslose will still give her money because she's not working. Then IPOP will not pay for her apartment on top, and they will still give her money. And then that one is certain. Let's just make approximately. Assuming that 10 people are receiving 2,000 every month, euros. 10 people. That makes 20,000 every month. 20,000. My brother, Do you know how many loads of granules in black markets? Since we say that we will have enemies to fight, how are you going to fight them? We will send some boys in our back in this thing. They will use a stick and they will be going after the military. The military will be shooting this 20,000 every month. This is just approximately. Let's approximate it that is 20,000 every month. Even Nayanyao, even China Sàłǻrí, everybody they're getting, they just say 20,000 they are sharing among themselves. Even their e-warriors, the money they're giving them to buy recharge card, they just say 20,000 every month. Do you know how many bags of granules these 20,000 can buy every month for us to fight our real enemies? Just granules. One day, I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. Why do you have to pay me to use the internet and music? I'm working at home. Why do you have to pay me? Why do you have to pay me? Why do you have to give me, say, Ebis, take this 1,000 euro because you are paying internet? My brother, it's not the internet I'm using to watch porn. One day, continue, because.
So, okay, the recharge card freedom fighter now collects money, buy recharge card, and share to people whom he wants to be representing his interests. I'm coming because I've been building something up and, we keep talking back and forth. That is why I personally believe that what we have today being defended by China Sàłǻrí and Chike Doziem is not IPOB under Mazen Namdekano. It is IPOB under DOS. This is the IPOB that people need the recharge card to make them support them. This is the IPOB that people need going about to preachers, to men and women of God, telling them to attack somebody. This is the IPOB that people receive money and lie that they did not receive money. This is the IPOB whereby people see disunity in IPOB, see quarreling between brothers in IPOB, and they deny that IPOB is intact. That IPOB that lies is IPOB under DOS. Myself today, as an IPOB member, proudly, I am IPOB under Mazen Namdekano. And I believe in the structure of DOS, but I do not believe in the people representing DOS. I've been calling for their change. I see that change, people have totally, the vote of no confidence is too much. Chike Doziem is not a civilized man. If he's a civilized man, and very unfortunately for him, he lives in Switzerland. If he had been living in somewhere in Senegal or Ivory Coast, I can understand. I can understand. I can say yes, a third world man living in a third world country. There is no, there will be small chance, a very slim chance to be civilized. But you live in the civilized world. You called off sit at home and people didn't obey you. You must have understand that that is a vote of no confidence. Okay? You called off sit at home the second time and people did not obey you. Nothing would have sent you more signal that this is a pass, a vote well passed of no confidence in you. What would you have done, even without being told, is to resign. But you waited for us to call for you to resign. And now the scenario of Finland is going to play in DOS. Remember what happened in Finland? When the coordinator stole money of IPOB in Finland, DOS never sacked him. Until the people of Finland, the IPOB members in Finland, banned the coordinator from attending their meeting. In fact, they sacked the coordinator by themselves. The people sacked the coordinator by themselves. That scenario is coming to play again. And I'm seeing it I'm seeing it happening, and I'm watching. Because
brother, what people don't understand is that IPOB is being ready. That's what people sometimes, when people are saying, sue them, do this, I will just be laughing. IPOB is being registered. Let's say, I don't know about other countries' laws, yeah, but I know about German law, all right? IPOB is being registered, for example, in Germany as a non-profit organization. That is a Verein. Right. And when you talk about non-profit organization, there are members on it, and there is like a memorandum of association. There is a basis for that association. You cannot just go and register anything. No. You have to go by the rules of that organization. And that organization means that if the members say that whoever that is in charge from today, the person is no longer in charge, that is it. If you like, take it to hellfire and come back, take it to God, call God, nothing will happen, because even if you go to God, you will go according to that memorandum, according to that law that abiding that organization. So now, what people don't understand is that in any city now in Germany, like I'm talking about Germany because I don't know how it works in the US. In Germany now, any city now that majority of the people there in IPOP say that this is their coordinator, they don't want him again. There is nothing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu can even do about it. I'm telling you the truth. That is just the truth, because it's about the laws of the country. You people are registered as non-profit organization, and there is a law guiding them. If majority,
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu always stand with the people. If the people even say they don't want to,
because he's the highest order. These Chinas and Woro, these people, they are nothing. I'm talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If in Germany now, for example, now, let's say in Berlin now, they have 30 IPOP members that their name, they registered as the members of IPOP in Germany. And let's say now, 25 of that 30 members say that they are coordinator. From today, it's not going to be the coordinator anymore. Not even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu can change that. I'm telling you the truth, because you are going to go according to the laws that you use to open that you are fine. There is laws. So when people are jumping around doing this, my brother, there is laws. Oh, there is laws. So you and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, why I use him as an example, I'm not saying that he cannot do anything. I'm just saying that even he, that is the leader, don't have any right to tell the government of Germany that because of these 5 people, the coordinator must remain there. No, because it's a non-profit organization. If it's a company, a private company, then you can sack anybody, you can do anybody, but this is a non-profit organization, registered as a non-profit organization. So which means that those laws of non-profit organization have to be abided, and that is voter system. Majority of the people will say what will happen. That is just it. My brother, continue one name. Let me see if I can bring another name.
Let me tell you something very importantly. You know, I listened, I was even asking myself how I can get your contact, and we have some program together to talk about some issues. But luckily here I am today now. Okay, and I see you also online today. I said, you know, I was hearing about the interview granted by our Lego team. I mean, the head of Lego team, okay, when he was saying that others came that they should follow DOS or support DOS, something in that nature. The question now is, if DOS are doing what they're supposed to be doing, or if they are even trying at all, I mean, making an effort to trying to do what they're supposed to be doing, would there be any need, okay, for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for a lawyer, IPOB lawyer, to go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to get a message from him to say, please support DOS? There wouldn't have been any need for that. That comment by the head of legal team have already exposed that DOS is a failure, have already exposed that people have rejected DOS.
Yes, yeah.
Then we still now go back to why I mentioned the Richard Card freedom fighter and Onyemachi. Don't forget these 2 names. These are the people who said every sort of info about Simon Ekpa. They even went as far as saying that Onyemachi went as far as saying that Simon Ekpa sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But he came to apologize to Simon Ekpa. If it was true that it was Simon Ekpa that sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, would he have come to apologize? Did you see the reason to justify selling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that motivated him to come and apologize? What was the reason? Knowing fully well that it was Simon Ekpa, according to him, that sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, betrayed Biafra, and Simon Ekpa is working for Ekwulemadu. Why did he apologize to Simon Ekpa and call for them to continue working as brothers before? before something changed the hand and he turned back. The recharge card freedom fighter said he has something wherever he says it, Simon Ekpa everybody will forget Simon Ekpa. But he was on his last program, I think on the Ikenga, he was saying that if Simon Ekpa can come home and start fighting for Biafra, he will join him. And I said to myself, oh, this evil man that you have everything against, everything that if you say it, everybody will desert him. So if he come back home now, so that thing you have, you forget about it and join him. Do you hypocrites? People they don't have. And when they are speaking, they don't know that people are listening. They think that is why every day they speak, they diminish in number. Do you remember when I was saying, because I was in your program back there some months ago, about 2 times, when I was saying that these people are leading IPOB who are majority to look like a minority. That is becoming very clear to everybody now. I did say that after they fight themselves, after scattering IPOB, they will turn back and fight themselves. That is about to happen. They will begin to fight themselves very soon.
And that's what is happening already. It is happening already. I don't know, for one reason, my phone is just about to go off. My phone is about to go off. My brother, the thing is that I'm going to come back in the evening. We are going to have some other discussions. I just want people to understand that you cannot be fighting for the liberation of your people. You cannot be fighting for the liberation of your people and at the same time you are hustling money. Do you understand? Sàłǻrí, Chike, if they know what is good for them, it's time for them to go. I mean, seriously, you cannot just come on Radio Biafra and you shout. You tell us, okay, the other one said that from today now, if they go to the next meeting, it's not going to be 2,000 again, it's going to be 10,000. And you want everybody to obey you to say, yes, sir, because you are doing command and control, because of structure? My brother, I don't think that this generation, we are ready to do that. All right? Brother, thank you for coming to my program. I am going to cut because of some logistics problem right now, because I forgot my charger in the car. The one that I was using in the car spoiled. What you will do for me is to make a contact how I can contact you. All right, brother.